What's going on? It's your big brother Trenius with another exclusive video. Good morning to y'all, because I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all that's watching this is probably either morning or it's noontime. And y'all know over here is nighttime. It's about 10 o'clock at night. So we on two different time zones, y'all. When it's daylight for you, it's dark for me. When it's dark for me, it's daylight for you. So I have to keep track of the time a lot because I want y'all to get this content, okay? But anyway, we about to talk about something really gut-wrenching, okay? We about to talk about some really controversial stuff, okay? And I think it needs to be talked about because I think a lot of people are really confused as to what's really going on, okay? They not hiding aliens, okay? Let me just go ahead and make that clear. They are not hiding aliens. You can forget aliens. I'm about to tell you what they really hiding from you or from us, okay? So stay tuned through this whole video. I want you to listen clear to what I gotta say, okay? And if you like this content, comment below. You want me to make more content like this, you know, talking about alien disclosures and stuff. But yeah, let's get down into this topic, man. And by the way, let me go ahead and make some disclaimers, because I know I got a few slow people that watch me and they are stuck in their own way of thinking and they can't think no other way. They don't have no other way to perceive information other than what they have been taught all their life. So I just want to go ahead and say, if you like a strong religious person, you might not like me in this video, okay? So if that's you, okay, Christian people or something, you might not want to watch this video, because I already know you're going to get butt hurt and you're going to feel offended because I'm about to stir up your imagination, okay? But anyway, other than that, man, if you like to hear good controversial stuff like this, stay tuned, because I'm about to expose what they really hiding, all right? Forget aliens. This is what they really hiding. And I don't know if y'all been paying attention to like just social media lately in general, or, you know, the news. You know, I still watch the news. I know a lot of y'all don't, because a lot of y'all just don't want to watch it, because I wouldn't want to watch it either. But I do, because I have to keep information, right? But it ain't nothing but fear. So I understand why you probably don't be tuned in to the news. It ain't nothing but fear news, fear mongering, doom and gloom. And I know a lot of people say I talk about doom and gloom stuff, but I don't do it more than the news do it. You know what I mean? I don't fear monger more than the news. I don't even come close. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just recently they've been talking about how they gonna disclose aliens. Yeah. They're gonna do alien disclosures. Now, here's my take on it. I don't know if y'all remember, but I think it was last year. It was sometime around, it was like the beginning of summer of last year, 2025. And y'all remember them reports that was coming in from the news that people were seeing unidentified objects in the air, and they was looking like orbs and stuff. I don't know if y'all remember that. Do y'all remember, like, they were saying, like, in different places in the country that people were seeing and reporting these, like, it looked like they were orbs, but when you zoom in, you can't really tell what it is. You know, it just looked strange. And I know y'all remember that, because they were saying, nah, them ain't orbs. Them ain't aliens. Then they switched it up on everybody. They said, them drones. And I don't know if y'all remember that one Instagram footage where they showed the big old spaceship coming in front of somebody's window, and it was zooming off. And I think around that time, they also said that they was looking for somebody who stole some type of the nuclear device off of a ship. Do y'all remember that time? I remember it like yesterday, okay? But it was just a lot of confusion. We didn't know what the hell was going on. We didn't know if somebody had stole a device that was very important. We didn't know if we had orbs coming down to get us. We didn't know if people were just flying drones and trying to play pranks and be funny. We didn't know what the hell was going on. They had made the situation so confusing, you didn't know what to think. And then all of a sudden it just disappeared, right? And then they came in with another story about some BS, and then another story. You know how the story goes, man. But they not hiding aliens, y'all. Now, as much as I want to believe that they is, because I don't know about you, man, but in my personal life, I have seen some really strange things in the air. And I know it wasn't a bird, it wasn't an airplane. I've seen stuff that if you explain it to a regular person, they'll think you crazy. But I've seen these things, or I've seen many different things in the night sky that does not move like a plane. It definitely wasn't a drone. I don't own the drone before. I used to have one of them, what's the big drones called? I used to have one with the big screen on the remote control, but it cost me like $7,000, and I had to take it back to where I got it, Best Buy. I had to take it back because I needed that money. So I had one of them drones. I know what they look like when they high in the air. And the drone I had, I mean, it goes so high that it'll tell you can't go but a certain height in the air, because if you do, you're gonna be messing with the you're gonna be messing with the airplanes and stuff like that, and they can take you to jail on it. It came like in my manual, like, don't fly at this altitude, because if you fly at this altitude, we gonna find out your drone, and we gonna come to your house, and we gonna confiscate it, and we gonna take you to jail for doing it. But they put it, they make the drone have the capability to fly that high, just so they can see if you would do it. But that's how high my drone would fly, man. It would go like miles and miles and miles, and it could come back to me automatically if I press one button and just be sitting right here just drinking a drink. It'll come right back and land exactly where it took off at. Yeah, but I had one of them drones, so when it comes to the stuff I done seen in the night sky, I know for a fact it was nothing from this world, or either it was some military stuff that they ain't telling us about. Comment below if you've seen like unidentified objects in the air. I've seen them in daytime. I ain't just looking at the night sky and just seeing, like, I done seen stuff personally. I done seen stuff in the broad daylight, and nobody can't tell me what I didn't see, because I've seen it with my own two eyes. But I don't really know what these things are, and I think it's some military stuff. I think they got some stuff that we don't know about. Because I mean, think about it. Why would they give us drones to fly if they don't got something better? I think they got a lot of stuff in the military that they just don't discuss. It's classified stuff. Why would they tell us about their most greatest inventions, or their most intelligent aviation planes? And why would they tell us, regular people who they want to control? They ain't gonna tell us everything that they got, but they got some stuff, but forget aliens, man. This is what they really hiding, And first and foremost, I want to go ahead and say this too. For y'all to get back, I already know you're going to get on here and do it, because you're predictable. Don't be talking about they demons. Okay? I know a lot of people going to say they fallen angels and they demons and stuff like that. Bruh, if they was that bad of a creature, don't you think they would be abducting me and you, because we the good ones? I mean, think about it. Think about what y'all saying. If they fallen angels, and fallen angels are against angelic beings or spiritual beings, don't you think that we will be targets? Hello, does it make sense? But I don't know. It might be fallen angels. But it's just a lot of stuff going on right now, man, in the media, and you can't pinpoint exactly what they doing. And this is, if you ask me, because I know how most of this stuff works, but if you ask me, this is on purpose. These are called distractions. Because they know people gonna talk about it. They know people gonna speculate. They know most of us live in fear. They know that. They know most of us is mentally, emotionally, spiritually programmed. You know what I mean? Like a lot of religious people is programmed, believe it or not, because if you think about religion, it don't do nothing but separate you from the next person. You know what I mean? I remember when I used to attend church and stuff, you know what I'm saying? It was a good experience. I learned a lot, but it was crazy because every time I would leave, I felt like I couldn't be myself. It make you feel like you can't be yourself. It make you feel like you better than everybody else. You know, these religions, they make you look down on other people. I don't care what religion you is. I don't care if you Christian, Muslim. I don't care what you worship. Whatever deity, whatever you worship. If it ain't source, you feel me? Just the ultimate creator of the universe in general, whatever you believing in is going to make you resent me because I don't believe in what you believe in. And that's exactly what they created religions for. Separate and divide. And when you divide, you conquer people. And when you conquer people, you programming, you brainwashing people. And folks, I hate to burst some of y'all bubbles. But if you are conscious enough to understand this, then you got something going for yourself. You on the right track. But still, nobody really know the truth. But if y'all don't understand, like, if my religion I grew up in was Christianity, Baptist, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Shouting, the choir, you know, Sunday school, Monday school, Tuesday school, Bible study school. Like, I grew up in that type of, what you call it? I grew up in that type of like denomination of like religion. You know what I mean? But the whole time I was trying to study it, something in it did not register with me properly. Like, I was always confused about something. It was something in me personally, probably was the same way with you. But if you like me, something just was off. You know, because it's a lot of stuff in the Bible that the pastors don't even talk about. It's like when you go to these churches and stuff, it's like they only talk about this one kind of message. It's like this fire and brimstone message that make you feel like if you don't do right or be like this perfect person, then you're gonna go to hell. Or if you go to hell, then you need to be condemned and you should feel bad for yourself and you need to go up to the altar and get hands laid on you so they can take all your bad parts away from you. You know what I mean? It was just like, man, it was like crazy. It was like, but if you really understand, the Bible is a book that was given to us. Okay, it was a book that was passed down maybe from your granddaddy or your grandma or whatever, and they gave it to your mama, and then your mama tried to understand it, and then he probably didn't understand it, and then they gave it to you, and then you tried to grow up and understand it, and nobody really truly understands it because it was given to us by. I'll let that be a trivia question down below in the comment section. Who gave us the book? I just let y'all talk, and I'll let y'all talk down there and hoop and holler about who gave us the book. But anyway, the book was given to us, and it basically told us to believe in this person. Okay, I'm not gonna say no names, but it told us to believe in his person, and this person was on our walls. I know it was on my grandma's wall when I was growing up, a big picture of the man on the wall, and I'm like, that's who we should worship. You know, I ain't say nothing about it. I was just following on with the whole storyline, you know what I mean? But I just knew something wasn't right versus what I was reading. Now, where are you going with this, big bro Trent? Well, listen, this is where I'm going with this. Everything in that book ain't 100% facts, true. Okay? A lot of books was taken out. The book of Enoch, it was taken out. It was subtracted. A lot of books was taken out, and only a certain few was kept in there. Do y'all understand that truth? So, for me personally, I don't know how you feel, but for me, I know everything in there in 100% like legit facts. It ain't. Because if it's something that man did, I know it's been tampered with. I know it's been misconstrued and it been twisted up and stuff like that. That's what man do. That's what man do. Man always messing something up, man. That the Most High made. You know what I'm saying? So you can't even really 100% really rely on those truths if you awaken to the fact that it's all within you. Okay? Now, back to the aliens and the alien disclosures. I don't know if y'all heard about the Project Bluebeam, but the Project Bluebeam seemed like it done already started. Because, I mean, when you look on the internet and stuff, and you seeing all these sightings, and you hear about the kids that was in the mall down in Miami and how they seen these beings and whatever. Man, you don't know what the hell they seen. They don't even know what they seen, and they was there. But the damn kids, the black kids, they were so scared that they ran. You know, black folks, when they see a damn dog, they gonna run. When black folks see the po-po, they gonna run. So if they seen some damn aliens in the mall, they definitely running 20, 30 miles faster than if they see a dog with a po-po. You know, for a black person, that's a no. I don't know what that is. Let's go. And there was kids too. You know, they scattered. But who's to say that there wasn't a practice of Project Bluebeam? Now, y'all know when we talking about Project Bluebeam, I don't know if y'all know about Project Bluebeam. I don't know too much about it, but I know a little bits and pieces about it. But Project Bluebeam is supposed to be like a project that they was gonna use holograms and fake an alien invasion in the air. Now, could it be possible that they use holograms in the mall to scare all the little black kids out the mall just to practice and see if it worked? Because some of the kids was getting interviewed, you know, and stuff like that, and they was saying that we seen them appear and disappear. That sounds like a damn hologram to me. You know what I mean? Comment below, let me know what you think about that situation in Miami that just happened, I think it was about 2 years ago or something like that. But I remember that like yesterday, and they had all these damn law enforcement officers show up. I mean, it was like 3 departments of law enforcement show up at the mall. And it just, something ain't right about that. See what I'm saying? Something's just not right about why all them police gotta be there if nobody was shooting, nobody getting beat up. I don't even think the kids were stealing anything. I think they were just like the kids you see that's messing around in the food court. Ain't got nothing to do. Parents probably out doing whatever they want to do, done drop them off, whatever the case may be. It's Miami. This is what happens in Miami. It's a lot of fun. But all these cops show up for what? Oh, because they black kids running from something? Probably thought it was a shooting or something, you know. But I think it's all scripted, man. See, that's one thing y'all gotta understand, man. They do this stuff. They play this stuff like a game, like a fiddle. These people playing chess. They ain't even playing chess. They playing Rubik's Cube on the masses. And people, it's crazy because people just still don't get it. They still don't get it. They can make another big story tomorrow about something crazy, wild, outlandish, something trippy, and everybody be talking about it on social media the next day. Because this is how much control they got over people. And like I said, forget the aliens. This is what they really want. They don't want people to realize that they can create and think for themselves. That's what it's all about. If you ask me, I may be wrong. I'm just a conspiracy theorist. But at the end of the day, they just don't want nobody to understand the power of their own mind. So they creating the stories for you to think for yourself. And that's perfect. That's perfect. This is all a game, man. Ain't none of it real. Maybe it is real. Comment below. Do you think that there are really aliens flying above us, high in another ozone layer, and they just up there just waiting on the time to abduct us? I mean, tell me what you think. But I don't believe in the gray alien stuff. I don't believe in these stories. Because it's just, none of it really makes sense. And then it's hard to believe in something if you was not there to see it and you take somebody else's word for it. They might tell a good story, but you still was never there to actually see what happened with your own two eyes. So you can believe in them, but you don't really know whether it was true or not because you was not there to see. And that's what you got going on nowadays. You got social media is so powerful. It got people seeing stuff that people claim that they seen, and it's just on a camera. You can't even believe that nowadays because they got AI to duplicate anything. So we don't know what to believe. You know, we don't know what to believe. We don't know if fallen angels exist. Ain't nobody watching this video ever seen no damn fallen angel in real life. But you believe it because it sounded good. Because you read it somewhere and that's what that said. But you never seen them before. Like some of y'all, I never seen y'all before. But you see me, but I never seen you. You know what I look like, right? If somebody say Tren, whatever, he look like this. He wear this type of stuff. Oh, he in Thailand. Oh, well, you know what I look like because you see it with your eyes. But you ain't never seen no fallen angel before your eyes come into your room and or walking in your neighborhood. You see what I'm saying? It's all speculation, man. This is all distractions. It's never gonna end. It's every few more days. It's always a new big story for them to get your attention off of you living your own personal life. It's all it is. It's all it is. But maybe I'm wrong, man. Maybe I'm just missing something. Are we in like the last days or something, y'all? Like, are we gonna have the Messiah return? Is it gonna be the Anunnaki's return? Are the ancient Egyptians gonna return on pyramid spaceships? We don't know what to believe. Because if you study the hieroglyphs in Egypt and you look on the walls or the stuff that was written on the walls, y'all know they was drawing like beings that didn't even look like they was from this world. They was etching stuff into the wall that was like from somewhere else. Like they had lizards with clothes on the walls and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But who's to say they just wasn't being creative and just being spontaneous and just drawing creatures in, to make them look like they was aliens or something? People don't think about this stuff. They just say, okay, the ancient Egyptians used to exist, and then that's another thing, y'all. We don't even know if the ancient Egyptians really exist, because we was not even on Earth when they was on Earth. We just believed something that was told to us. We don't know. We never seen mummies alive before. We don't know if that's just some wrapped up bullshit, but we believe it because we was fed the story. For all I know, man, all I believe, shit, we the ones, we the chosen ones that everybody been waiting on. You know, something like that. Something like that more reasonable for me. You know, I'm sure what I supposed to do. Who I'm waiting on? I ain't waiting on nobody. I'm him. You feel me? I'm him. The power works in us. It ain't out there or up there. You know, and they got everybody looking up. They got everybody looking up at a NASA spaceship going up in the air and supposedly going to space. And nobody never really even see if it gets to space until it come back down and land in the water. And then they clap it and then put it on TV. And you're like, wow, that's space. People don't even know what the damn moon and the sun is. You know why, y'all? Like I said, we ain't never been up there. We don't know what that is up there. We don't know if stars is really stars or if stars is galaxies. We don't know if the sun is a radioactive device or if it's just a ball of fire. We don't know if the moon is a space station or if it's a big ass magnet that's just holding everything together. We don't know nothing. We just know what they telling us. That's why I say, man, you gotta start thinking on your own, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you worried about aliens and Project Blue Beam and alien disclosures gonna be revealed soon. I mean, it's already disclosures being revealed. They already showing pictures of them doing experiments on aliens that we did not see with our own eyes. It's already started. It's already started, and I think it's gonna get even more heightened. You know, I think they're gonna start showing more, more alien footages, and they're gonna start putting more stuff in the air and making people think that, you know, somebody coming to save them and all this stuff. But, you know, like I say, if you ask me, man, it's all a distraction at the end of the day. It's all a distraction, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I say, you know, being out here where I'm at now, the stuff I see going on back at home, it ain't even happening out here. So it is in different parts of the world, they have different lives, different societies, different new stories. Everywhere, even in Kim Jong-un damn country, don't nobody know what the hell going on in our countries because they can't get in or get out the damn country. Y'all know that, right? He got them on lockdown every day. In North Korea, you cannot even leave that shit. One guy escaped. He barely escaped. He almost got caught. He almost got caught, but they say he escaped. And they say he went to South Korea. The army was chasing him and everything. He made it though. But that's how they got it locked down. Even in North Korea, you can't even go in the country. You can't even get out. And on top of that, he got it to where he don't allow his people on social media. So they don't know what the hell going on YouTube and Instagram like you do and me do. They don't know. Did y'all hear about this stuff? The girls over there can't even dress the way y'all dress. They gotta wear, I don't know, they gotta wear something formal. But he won't even let the women dress a certain kind of way. He's a straight up dictator. But see, that's why I say every place I mean, it's all over the world. No, it ain't. You just ain't never been nowhere. Like me when I was just over there. You ain't never been off the porch. And you just want to trick yourself into believing that everywhere's the same because you just still on the porch. It ain't. Not at all, period, bro. The stuff I went through over there, man, I ain't going through it over here. I don't care how much you want to hate on me or I don't care how much you like me. The truth is what I'm experiencing. We've been lied to. I told you. Every place in the world got their own little program set up to where how they keep their people in that little bubble. Everywhere different. Everywhere different, man. But anyway, man, alien disclosures, y'all can forget about the disclosures because they coming. You can believe what you want to believe, but I'm going to believe what I want to believe. And you should believe what you want to believe also. We got a right to do that. But just know I told you before it started happening even more and more and more. Big Bro was talking about this because that's what they know how people think. They know how the masses think. Everybody's brainwashed out here. Everybody do what everybody else do. Don't nobody have a mind of their own. Don't nobody know who they are, you know, like who they truly are. Everybody's just walking sheep, walking to the slaughter, walking in the same direction, thinking the same stuff, watching the same news, talking about the same story. That's what they want. And if they got everybody like that, they celebrate. Making billions and trillions of dollars while they feed everybody else just BS stories. And they keep you hoping, they keep you dreaming, they keep you believing spiritually about your religion and every damn thing. They throw anything in there. They want to throw anything in there. They make up names, throw it in there. As long as you ain't focused on living your life the way you want to live it, perfect. We did our job. Is they still in the Matrix? Yes. Good. Let's get them another story so they can stay in the Matrix. Come on, we about to pull out some aliens, some grays. Matter of fact, go get them fallen angels and then let's make one of them and show them the fallen angels since they ain't never seen them before in real life. No, I got a better idea. What's that, Johnny? Let's use the hologram and fake a fake return of, now you're thinking. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. I tried to give y'all something different, you know, a little bit more controversial, but this is real talk, y'all. This is not no stuff I'm just making up. This is what I've been observing. This is the information that I've got, and I'm just telling it to y'all from my opinion. Comment below, let me know what you think. Okay, I want to hear what you think about this discussion. Okay, so make sure you give this video a thumbs up, man. Make sure that you comment below again and subscribe. I might be back with another video in the next few hours, okay? But I'm trying to think of what I should talk about next. Comment below and leave me some topics if y'all want me to talk about something different, because I can talk about it all. I will holler at y'all in the next video. Hey, let me know if you see some fallen angels. I've been waiting to see one, what they look like. Peace.